All right, so language arts for us. If you've been following our family at all,
You know, it's a bit of a struggle in this house to do language arts, even a little language arts.
so for the summer, so Zelly finished the Good and the Beautiful level 1 before we started the summer.
Yeah.
And we went back and finished Calvert Arts level 1 as well.
Yeah, that was kind of we're gonna review really easy stuff to make you less stressed out about doing language arts.
Right.
And it helped. I think it really did.
So then we kind of went backwards again.
Yeah.
But we were starting new programs. So for the summer, we started Explode the Code as a phonics program, and we finished level 2. We didn't do level 1 because level 1 was honestly too easy.
Too far back.
It was too far back. So
we
finished level 2, and now we're in level 3, and she is liking it, and we really like that she can do it independently.
If you watched our math video, we talked about Singapore primary math. She likes Explode the Code for the same reason she likes the primary math. They're set up in a lot the same format. You don't really have a lot of instructions you need to read. It's very self-explanatory.
Circle this, copy this.
Write these words.
Here's the picture, write the word.
Match the word to the picture, write the correct word next to the picture that matches it.
And I think it has honestly helped a ton.
Especially, again, with reducing that anxiety about doing language arts. Doing Explode the Code is less of a, big fight to do than...
And now we've started the Good and the Beautiful, for the fall, we started the Good and the Beautiful level 2.
And she's having an easier
She's having
time.
a much easier time with it than she had with level 1.
Yeah,
I think Explode the Code and the other program that we've been doing over the summer, which was Spelling UC,
yeah,
I think they've both helped a ton. We are not going crazy hard into Spelling UC. We are obviously using a very easy starter level.
But it's getting her in the habit of writing and hearing a word and breaking it down into sounds and knowing that she doesn't have to break the word down into sounds and she can just hear it and know the sounds and write them down.
She started getting on me for stop saying all the sounds. It's like, well, that's how you're supposed to do this curriculum. If you watch the videos on how it's supposed to be taught, you're supposed to, bug, bug. And you repeat that over and over while they write it.
She finds it patronizing.
just let me write it. I'm like, okay. So she might be ready to jump up on this, but I'm still gonna make her go through the whole thing. And it is a very long program.
It is very long. Although I do appreciate that it very gradually gets bigger because she's been in 3-letter words for a long while now, and I'm seeing that they get up to 4 even.
They get up to 5-letter words at the end.
Yeah.
So, but it's 183 pages long, and she does this maybe 1 page 4 times a week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not pushing it really, really hard.
We try to scatter and vary her language arts programs as much as we can.
Do lots
so
of different
that again,
things.
she's not overwhelmed with any one thing, and she doesn't have the opportunity to get burnt out on any one thing.
It's like, we'll do this, and then we'll go read Frog and Toad or Little Bear.
And that's the thing we don't have out here. That's the other language arts thing we did this summer was she sat and she read from Frog and Toad and from Little Bear and just from those classic old children's books. And they weren't necessarily easy for her, but she'd get into a rhythm and she'd actually read a whole page without any struggle and not even realize that. And so that was good. And so that was a really good start. We're never gonna have a kid who loves to read. Some kids are the kids who love to read, but
so my entire family is dyslexic.
yeah.
And it's just a part of who we are. It's a part of the way our brains develop. But you know what? We have some avid readers in the family. And, I read a ton.
Yeah.
And she's probably reading better than I was at the end of elementary school or even in middle school. And that's sad, but I was in public school and it didn't get caught out because I was, smart and quiet.
Well, and she might never be the type to sit down with a physical book and read it, but she will listen to audiobooks. And she will listen to a history story being read to her at any point in her life. And we are living in the best time in the world for that for kids. And as she grows up, even if she's not the type who will sit there and read, I highly believe she will be the type who will sit there with headphones on and a history podcast in her ears, learning about ancient Rome or ancient Greece and going on a deep dive into it like Assyrian culture, because she's interested in that stuff and she knows how to find it.
Well, that's awesome. She will get there on reading and writing and that stuff eventually.
Yeah.
You just need to go at her pace.
Yeah, she'll get there as she needs to. And as it becomes more like critical, she will be in a box where she has to get it done. So.
All right. Yeah. All right. So that's it on the language arts that we've been doing this summer.